Hello, hockey fans, and welcome to AZ Ice here in Gilbert. We're on the North Rink tonight, and we have the first game of the regular season for the AHU 16U Knights, and they are in their home white uniforms. To our left tonight is to start, and we have the Bobcats down at the far end, and they have played one game so far, and they tied the Junior Coyotes 1-1. So first game for the Knights, second game for the Bobcats, and they've played a couple, or what was it, once or twice we played during the preseason?
This team we played once as
I
a
think once,
scrimmage,
yes.
but each of these teams have had a travel tournament already, 4 games in each of those tournaments. So everybody's just getting warmed up, getting started. There's
Yep.
a lot of improvement, a lot of development on both sides, each game that is played, each night that is practiced. But when we scrimmaged them a few weeks
Yeah, that was
ago,
our first game ever as a team.
That was our first
didn't even have
game.
our jerseys yet.
Yeah,
There was a lot
and,
of introductions going on that night.
yeah, a lot of rude introductions when we lost 9-0.
Right. Yeah,
So we're hoping
yeah.
for a better result
Better result tonight, absolutely. Want to give a shout out to Max Harrison tonight, brother of Miles, who wears number 59 for the Knights. He had some oral surgery done today. I hope you're feeling good there, Max. We miss you. I'm sure it took Ben about an extra 30 minutes setup and teardown time tonight without your help. So
That's where
we miss you. We miss you.
Shake it off, Max. Be good, man.
So, little disclaimer for those watching at home. I don't know if I'm going to have replays, and I'm going manual.
Is it issues with the
There was a
like the internet connection, Wi-Fi connection, or
no. Thankfully it's not that. So they're getting a clear picture, but the software that I use, um,
Like an update or something.
it actually updated, and when it did,
are they changing out goals? They're changing out a net right now. Both of them?
Yeah.
Wait a second. They double cut the ice, and now they're gonna double set the nets.
Right.
Right as the boys are out ready to play, they brought out the wrong nets or something. There wasn't enough food coloring on the posts.
Waiting for them to double up the officials. We
yeah.
had two.
So to your point, they did double cut the ice. There was a team that was practicing here earlier that got off about 45 minutes ago, and they cut it then, and then they did it again.
Oh, okay.
So,
but they
still
brought out nets, and now they just changed the nets.
Ice is still looking pretty moist, wet down here at this end, but
yeah, it is a little
here
bit.
And the goal, so
at the bottom of the circle right here.
Yeah,
the corner looks
along
okay,
the line,
but
the red line.
Yeah, all along the red line, and the bottom of the circle looks pretty wet. Still. Has been humid. We're still dealing with monsoon season here in Arizona.
Yeah.
Which is nice. Here it's supposed to rain and then cool off. Hope we get that. All right, Here we go.
Bannon, New Year, and Olsen up front. Lawrence and Beth back on D for the Knights. Bannon wins it back, and Beth has it. Off the board to New Year. Chips it up into the middle for Olsen. That's intercepted. And Bobcats send it in. Goes in behind the goal. Lawrence with it. Up to New Year. New Year tried to hit Olsen on the far side. He has it there, back at his own blue line now. Sends it across ice to New Year. New Year ducks around his man, and here come the Bobcats back the other way. Oh, one of the Knights went in heavy. I think that was Olsen into the boards. He got stripped up. Fighting along the boards there. Bobcats have it back in their own zone now. Olsen on the forecheck. New Year as well. Puck comes back, kept in by Beth. Fired, that's saved by, who we got in there? Is that Jake Meyer?
I think that's Jake Meyer, yep. With the gray mask.
Yes.
Yep.
Lawrence chips it back to the blue line. And Olsen now has it. He just fires it. And that luckily hit the referee. That would have went anything.
Referee stopped that puck as we were trying to change.
Yeah.
Okay, we got lucky.
We avoided the icing. Oh, there's a pass off the boards picked up by the Bobcats. Now here comes Harrison now. Almost cleared it. That's kept in. To the left of Boss. Boss in goal. Oh, nice back check by Lindsay. lifting Shaq's stick, and he failed. Well, got a little bit of a shot off, but not too much. So we will have a face-off. Trey Boss in goal for the Knights tonight. Face-off coming up to his left. We got Tenpenny, Lindsay, and Reinhardt out. They had quite a good series this past weekend.
Yeah, they sure did.
And we got Smith and Harrison back on D. Puck goes into the corner. Wise has it for the Bobcats. Checked by Lindsay. Lindsay can't clear it. Puck kept in. Deep slot. Puck sent in around the boards by Hartman. Steered up into the middle. Shaq takes a whack at it. The referee blows the whistle, and he was on the far side and couldn't see that the puck was totally loose.
The puck never got settled. A little bit of a quick whistle there.
Yeah. Face off coming up to the right of Trey Boss. Again, Tenpenny out there with Reinhardt and Lindsay. Face off to the right of Boss. Puck comes back through the left point. That hits bodies in front. Long shot in, and Boss sees that all the way. Fortunately, no traffic on that one. He's gonna get that 99.9 times.
Wow, really quick change on the D there. Lawrence started that game and sat down for only about 10 seconds.
George out there now with Skelly and Suega. We are missing a complete line tonight of forwards.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Suega with it. Yeah, we got Pastilli out, we got Turner out, and Davis is out as well.
Okay, Turner with the broken elbow a couple weeks ago.
So shout out to Sander, upper body injury. Puck in behind the goal, chipped right in front. Gets back to Lawrence, fires a low shot in, that's picked off, and here come the Bobcats now up over their own line. They send that into the zone, they're waving that off. Hines has it in behind for Knights, he fanned on the pass. Bobcats with it in the corner, they come into the circle over on the half boards, trying to cut into the middle. He does, fires it right across to the far side. Skelly gets feet to the puck. Hines chips it over to George. George has it now on the right side, just can't clear it. Bobcats with it in the corner to the right of Boss. Hines bumps his man there. Puck comes right out into the crease area. Oh, another 3 shots at it. Bobcats have it in behind. Centered it out. And Boss is right there holding his ground as that play was very scrambly. And Bobcats had a couple of good pokes at it there. But Boss was up to the task.
Shot from 3 to 6 shots on that with that. Yeah.
Well, Knights have had, there's only been a couple of minutes of game time, and Knights have had probably 5 or 6 chances to clear the puck when they didn't do so.
Yep. Puck comes back to right D for the Bobcats. They fire it in along the boards. Smith goes after his man. Bobcats come out the right side. Phillips with it, fires it. That just goes through the crease area. Over to Cohen. Olsen bumps him into the boards. Back to the right point. That's deflected into the corner. Smith retrieves it. Reverses it. Reverses it again. 291's in there. A couple other players join in. Good battle on the boards. Puck pops loose. Beth comes up with it. Chips it up to New Year. That goes out over the line. And Bobcats, here they come again. Gardner now in on the left side. He gets poke checked by Bannon.
Really want to
along the side. Where did that puck go? Puck is right along there. Bounces back to the point. Walked over by Gauthier. Puck pops loose. And Boss is able to hold on.
Another quick whistle there, thank you.
Yes, I'll take that one.
Not quite covered.
Right, it was just out of Boss's, the tip of his glove there. So Bobcats putting on good pressure here in the offensive zone. Last couple of shifts. We have Tenpenny now out with Lindsay and Reinhardt.
Lawrence and Harrison on D.
Lindsay chips it off the boards, not out.
Again.
Yep.
You got to be better at controlling that puck. Oh,
flip it high if nothing else.
The 2 D-men get caught up with Harrison's stick inside of Lawrence's skate.
Lawrence tips that over the line, and Bobcats just fired in. Lawrence retrieves it quickly in the right circle. Goes left side over to Lindsay. That goes past him. Tenpenny tried to pick it up.
I want to see him hit him. Not just reach with the stick, but actually hit him.
Lawrence circles to the left side. Sends it in behind over to Harrison. Harrison has Reinhardt on the right side. Reinhardt with it, chips it up to Tenpenny.
Nice.
That's a nice zone exit. Tenpenny in on the right side. He gets bounced, fires it in right on goal. And here come the Bobcats now. Good keep by Reinhardt in on the left side. Puck just inside the blue line. Bobcat goes down. They go weak side, and now they come all the way down, and they're waving that off. Didn't make it anyways. Harrison cross ice to Lawrence. Lawrence hits Skelly, just came off the ice on the right side. Goes off his foot. And here come the Bobcats now.
You got to hit him.
Coming in. A couple of sticks as he sent that one right across the crease into the left corner. Step in on him. There we go. Georgie's got it. Up to Swega. Swega clears the zone. Puck just outside the line. Picked up by George. He gets checked. And puck comes back in. Hines picks it up on the half boards. Right through the crease to Harrison. My goodness. And Skelly has it. Off the boards and out.
There was a touch there. No icing.
They wave that off. And it goes to the left of Dickmar. Bobcats with it behind their goal. George in forechecking. Here comes New Year as well. And Bobcats coming out there left side now, up through center, up over the Knights line. Hartman with it, top of the circle. Tried to hit Shack with it, intercepted by Swega. He sets it up, and here comes New Year on a breakaway from center, in over the blue line. New Year coming in, fires it in, scores!
And he scores!
New Year was set up there by Swega, I believe. And he went all the way in from center ice and popped that one and bulbs the twine, and the Knights are up 1-0 here in the first period. Knights strike first. Trip New Year.
Beautiful pickup of that loose puck by Joaga. And nice feed to Trip New Year, just cutting across the middle. Takes it all the way in. And a great finish. Nice job, boys.
New Year's, the rest of his line is now out. Bannon and Olsen. We have Beth and Lawrence back on D. Play scrambled up. Bannon kicks it up. And picked up by Olsen. Olsen dumps it into the corner. He's after his man. New Year in deep as well. Now here come the Bobcats up the left side. Up over their line. Up through center. Down on the left side. Cut back to the trailing D-man. Fires it in. That goes just wide. Bobcats now on the left side. Try to fire it in behind. We have a penalty coming up. Somebody's getting cross-check. Is it Beth?
That looked like
it is.
Really soft. I mean, yes.
Yes, very.
Yes, he brought his stick up, but he barely touched him. It was sort of just bumping into each other.
Just incidental contact.
Almost like incidental contact.
Put in my main view, but.
Yes, it was incidentally with a stick a little high with two hands, but it was barely a touch.
Right in front of the right of Boss.
Yep.
Bobcats get it back to the left point. Krupski with it. Sends it across, and that did stay in, they say. That was close. Zajewski fires it in, and saved by Boss. Got Harrison and Smith back on D. Skelly and Bannon up front. We saw that a lot on the last weekend for the PK. Face off to the left of Boss. Bobcats win it back to the right D. Walks it across, sends it over to the top of the circle. Back in the deep. Yep, on your feet. Bobcats back to the point. Long shot in. And that, I don't know if Boss got a piece of that, but it hit the netting above the glass.
I'm not sure if it
hit
I don't
something.
think it got Boss. It got somebody in front.
Yeah.
Not a stick. It seemed like maybe it went off a shoulder or something.
It actually looked like, not that it's on the video, but it looked like it was on the tip of his glove.
That's what I wanted.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah.
Bobcats with it. Go high just inside the line. Come in on the left side. Fire it in. That goes off Smith's skate. Back to the right point. Minute 20 remaining. Back into the low. Back on the half boards on the left side of Boss. Return the pass. Top of the circle. Fires it in. Boss. Nice save there. Puck goes to the far side. Skelly almost was able to clear that. Hubert now has it. Sends it across to the right D. Back into the half boards on the left side of Boss.
You got to hit him. Finish that hit.
Bobcats still with it along the boards. Back to the right point. Back into the half boards. Back over to the left D. Krupski. Back over to Kuzajewski sends that in, goes just wide. Puck on the half boards. 35 seconds remaining. Bobcats still with it.
Full 2-minute minor here.
Yeah.
Whereas last weekend they were a minute and a half.
Save goes in behind. Smith pounces on it, and he sends that. Is that going to make it? That makes it out of the zone. And
20 seconds left.
A couple of players get changed for the Knights and Bobcats as well. Skelly causing interference and congestion up front. And that's fired in by the Bobcats, and Trey Boss who just smothers that as there's 10 seconds remaining in the power play for the Bobcats. And he will allow his other two players to change. And we'll have a face-off to his right. Tenpenny and Reinhardt out. And Beth will be out in 10 seconds.
Hines and Lawrence on D here to finish up this PK.
Good by Tenpenny. Clearing the zone now, coming up over the blue line. Gets a poke at it, goes into the corner. Knights at full strength, puck in behind the Bobcat red line. Oh, nice pick there by Tenpenny. Lindsay bumps his man into the boards. Here come the Bobcats now. They circle back. Tried to return it to Gardner. Picked up. Oh, Tenpenny fanned on the pass. Tried to. That's Gardner. Fires it in. Tried to go short side.
No, don't pop that in front.
Yeah.
Send that to the sideboard.
Corner or high somewhere. Yeah. Puck bounce out to the left D. Bobcats go over to the right side. Top of the circle. Fired in. Deflected. Oh, and that goes just wide. Lindsay gets it. Can't clear it. Goes back to the right D for the Bobcats.
You have to finish that
in around the boards. Puck goes in behind. Gardner's bumped by Lindsay. Or that's Phillips, rather.
That's Lawrence.
Or Lawrence, sorry.
Lawrence I got both of them Phillips. Yeah, there we go.
I saw 91. And anyway.
Yeah.
And Bobcats chase back in their own zone. Reinhardt on the forecheck comes in behind the goal. Bobcats coming out the left side. George intercepts that. He comes over the blue line. Right side, fires a low shot in. That's kicked out. Tried to get the rebound. Puck in the corner. Comes back to the right point. Smith fires a long one in. Pad save. Jakemar. And Bobcats have it now. Coming out their left side. Smith intercepts that at the blue line. Just chips it off the boards and down the ice, and that will get him a change if he needs one.
Bump was in there offside. Brody Smith needs to realize right there that he's got time because Bump has to clear the zone.
Yeah.
He had enough time to control that puck and not just ice it.
And that's where his teammates have to help him out as well.
Absolutely.
Got a chatter. Bobcats pick, get it back to the point. Fired to the left of the goal. Kept in. Bobcats moving in. High slot.
How is he allowed to just walk right in?
Goes back to the right D. Fired in behind the goal. Smith chips it over to the corner.
Finish that hit right there.
Yeah.
Come on, Skelly. Finish that hit right there.
Yeah. George battling in behind the goal. Bobcats send it out deep slot. Get checked there by Suega on Connor Smith. Here's Smith again. Slot right in. Saved by Boss. Steered in behind. Get that out of there. And Boss pounces on it as Connor Smith was right in his face.
We have to be more physical.
Yes, absolutely.
When you come up on that guy right along those half boards, you have to finish that hit.
Yeah. It's just like, why stop?
You cannot pull up on that.
Bobcats fired in. Bannon tips it up to Olsen. Olsen cross side to New Year. Here comes New Year. Jakemar comes out. Oh, New Year got a swipe at it. Saved by Jakemar. Puck comes now just outside the Knight line. That's tipped back into the Bobcat zone as they're now regrouping. They go across ice.
Nice work, Bannon, to angle that guy right there.
And picks it up again, dumps it into the corner. He's on the forecheck. Chasing the Bobcats in behind the goal. You're up front as well. Here come the Bobcats now, coming up through center. Good speed over the blue line. Fires it in. Blocker save. Jack fired that one wide. Olsen takes his man down. Lawrence bumps Shack into the boards. Puck pops out. Beth tries to get there. Puck bounce over stick. New Year just clears it wisely.
Okay, don't just ice it though.
And puck going down, but that's not going to make it. So that was a good touch and full change there for the Knights. Good check by Tenpenny. Knights has trouble clearing it. Oh, there's a nice hit by Tenpenny. Jack comes right in, fires that goes wide. Bobcats fired in, short side, and Boss makes the save and covers that up.
Former teammates right there, Shaq and Smith, giving each other the little brush off.
That's right. Give it back. Tenpenny in for the draw. Lindsay and Reinhardt as well on the up front. Heinz and Smith back on D. Puck still in the circle. Now pops back to the right D. Puck fired in. Puck goes in behind. Comes back to right D. Long shot in. And Boss wasn't sure that was going to make it through, but it did. And Boss was right there to glove that one. 2.5 minutes remaining. Is that 2? I think so. It's kind of hard to read the clock sometimes. 2:33, I believe. Yeah.
Yep.
Remaining here, first period. Knights with the 1-0 lead. Face off to the left of Boss. And Penny wins it back to Smith. Recovers, kind of has it in the corner. Couple of Bobcats there. They send it back to the right point. Puck bobbled. Nice. And Reinhardt intercepts. Here he comes on a breakaway now. Reinhardt got the guy chasing. The backhand. He scores! Chase Reinhardt. I believe on the backhand, he had the Bobcat in hot pursuit. And he was able to make a nice finish on that play under pressure.
Little miscue on the DD pass right there.
Yeah.
Chase gets his stick in there, picks it up, and for the second time, we finish on a blue line to goal line, one-on-none breakaway.
Yep.
Wow. Very nice job. Excellent job, Chase Reinhardt. Nice.
So 2 minutes remaining here, period number 1. Knights have gone up 2-0. Bobcats have it in behind the goal. Goes off Lawrence's stick. He kicks it around to Reinhardt. Reinhardt tries to hit Tenpenny. Does. Tenpenny picks it up. He's got Lindsay. Chips it off the boards. Lindsay going in after it on the right side. To stick on it. Bobcats have it now behind their own goal. Coming out their right side. Tenpenny.
Offside.
Yeah.
Why didn't he let them go with the delay?
I think he tried to keep it in. Well, he brought it in. Tenpenny was trying to keep it in, but it came out.
Yeah, but why didn't he allow us to have a delayed offside? No other Knight was involved in the play.
Yeah, he was carrying it in though still. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think.
Yeah.
Bobcats are checked there by Harrison. Puck bounces in. Trey Boss settles that down for Harrison. Harrison up to Swig on the left side. Swig passes it to the Bobcat player. Puck comes into Swega. He dumps that in. Tried to hit Skelly with it. Here come the Bobcats now. They dump it into the zone. Puck rolls in behind Boss. Picked up by Harrison. Puck rolling on him. He gets it up to Swega. Gets past him. Cullen now has it for the Bobcats. Tried to send it deep. Puck still along the boards just inside the blue line. Swega bodying his man there. Good work. Skelly comes in, chips it to the side, and puck bounces to Harrison. Oh, he fanned on that one.
Come on now.
Puck back to the right D. Fires in a low shot. Pad save. Puck goes into the corner. Lawrence sends it around. Tried to hit Skelly with it. Skelly battling for it. Lawrence in there as well. Move in there, Georgie. That's it. George got a foot on it. Puck right into Boss. And he had the short side covers. Harrison takes out Cullen in front. I love to see that.
Get the heck off my goalie.
Yeah. I remember seeing Harrison taking a guy down on the weekend as well that was kind of perching in front. And you can't have that, so good work by Miles Harrison there. Face-off coming up to the right of Boss. 39 seconds remaining here, first period. Bannon out with New Year. Puck goes over to Beth. Beth chips it out, but not out. Puck comes in. Oh, Heinz. Get a stick on it. Bobcats fire it short side. Fired in, cleared by Beth. Puck comes around to the half boards. Olsen in there with a couple of Bobcats. Heinz comes in to help. And they do blow the whistle. Usually they make them play it. We'll have a face-off to the left of Boss.
18 or 19 seconds left.
I'm not
Which
sure.
one of
It's
those
one or
two?
the other.
Yeah.
Not much time left. Puck comes back to the right point. That's deflected. Goes to the side. Right side of Boss. Puck fired in. Oh, almost off best skate. Olsen now just chips it off the boards and out. And
Okay.
that's going to make it, or is it? Yes? Nope. Yes, they did call that. So with 2.5 seconds remaining, we'll have one more face-off down in the night zone. So tell me,
Again,
do you pull the goalie with 2.5?
I've seen it done.
Yeah.
I've also seen it come back on him.
Yes. So
I've seen it hurt.
still, yeah.
Yeah, what I would really
It
like,
would be
though,
a-
is to
yep.
see a little bit more control rather than just sending it all the way
Yeah.
down with 2.5 seconds.
Wow, there's
For
the
exactly that
last
reason
minute
right there.
shot
They just
there
got
by
a shot
Buck.
on goal.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
missed high. But if that had been on, that would have been trouble. So anyways, after period number 1, the Knights leading 2-0. And we'll be back with the second period in just a moment.
I'm looking for the first one. It's a pass and it's a shot and it's a goal and it's one of Arizona nights. We just want the second one. And it's a pass and it's a shot and it's a goal and it's two of Arizona nights. The fans are excited and the parents are in the stands and the boys are on the ice and we're about to drop the puck. The boys are back, they're on the attack and we are gonna take this game away. The boys are back, they're on the attack and we are gonna take this game away. The boys are back, they're on the attack and we are gonna take this game away. The boys are back, they're on the attack and we are gonna take this game away. The boys are back, they're on the attack and we are gonna take this game away. The boys are back, they're on the attack and we are gonna take this game away. The boys are back, they're on the attack and we are gonna take this game away. The boys are back, they're on the attack.
All right, we're getting ready to start period number 2. Knights are at our right side this time, and here comes Olsen. Fires it in, fans on that, steered to the corner by Jake Marr. Bobcats with it, Krupski, or Kuzujuski rather, now over to Krupski. Bobcats try and clear it. Dan gets in front of his man, turns Wise back. Off New Year's stick, bounces over to the left side along the boards. Bobcats now coming up the right side over the line. Fire a low shot in, pad save, and Boss is just going to hold on to that. So play just underway here in period number 2. Knights leading 2-0.
Do you remember who scored the 2 goals?
Trip New Year got the first one, and
Reinhardt got the second one.
Reinhardt
Yep.
got the second.
There we go. Someone just popped in and asked the question.
Two breakaways. Both of them on breakaways. Puck clears the zone. Bobcats back to center ice, back inside their own blue line. Puck goes off Lindsay's foot. Reinhardt comes in, has the puck. Oh, tried to cut to the middle. Puck rolled off his stick.
Oh, yeah.
Good job by Lindsay coming in, holding the line there. Moves over to the middle. Bobcats have it now, coming up their left side and over the blue line. Puck fired in. Beth sends it around behind. Puck sends it towards the Bobcats bench. They had to be careful, not too many men there. And here comes Lindsay now, up over his own blue line. Sends it over on the right side to
That
Penny.
has to get deep.
And Penny has it, cuts to the middle, fires it in, right on. And Jake Murr makes a nice glove save.
That's one way to get it deep.
Knights get a line change here. We'll have a face-off in the Bobcat zone to the left of Jakemere. George in for the draw. He's got Swig on the left and Skelly on the right. Puck comes back to Smith. Fires it in right on. And Jakemere holds on to that one. He's been busier here in this second period than he was in the first.
2 shots so far.
George on the draw. Bobcats win it. Goes in behind. They come out their right side. Dumps it off the glass. Bounces, rolls into the zone.
You have to finish that hit.
Bobcats with it. Coming out to the right side of the goal. Right in front to Hartman.
Exactly.
That was deflected. Puck goes into the corner. Cleared to the point, but not out. Half boards. Good check by Skelly. Puck goes into the corner. To the right side of Boss. Bobcats controlling the puck. Back to their lefty. Good interception by Skelly. Oh, he tried to hit Suega. That just failed to click. And Bobcats are offside, so they need to clear the zone. Puck comes out just off of Skelly's stick and goes into the Bobcat zone, and they're regrouping now. Bobcats go across ice, D to D. Tried to hit it up through center. Smith picks it up there, fires it out through center ice. That went off a player.
That should be no icing because there was a touch.
Yep, it should have been. They were going to call it, but
They were going to call it.
It didn't make it anyways, fortunately. And here come the Bobcats now. Top of the circle, left side of Boss, right in front. That just failed to connect. Beth takes his man in. And it has it in behind the goal. So tried to get up to Suega. Didn't quite get there. But he got bounced in there. That was Smith. And Harrison now picks it up. Backhands it up to New Year. New Year tries to deke around his man. Bobcats pick it up. It's inside the blue line. Coming now in on their right side. Fired in right on. And Trey Boss grabs that one with the big catcher mitt. And he'll hold on for another face-off. Just under 12 minutes remaining here in period number 2. Face-off coming up to the left of Boss. Knights leading 2-0. Puck comes across to New Year. He tried to clear it. Kept in by the Bobcats. Goes in behind. Hines with it. Right to the left side of the goal. Now it's going around to the corner to the right side. Puck still in the corner. Heinze comes in to help out. And Bobcats have it now back on the left side of Boss. Trying to hit a man out front. They can't get it out. Battling behind the goal there. Puck still loose. Now it comes in front. Olsen picks it up. He's good. No, he had New Year there, but he
Not yet.
Yeah, well, got fortunate there. Right on goal. Jakemere steers it in behind. Well, then he faked that one. Gives it back to Olsen. Olsen fires it in. Oh, that hit the side of the goal.
Just about 2 inches outside the post.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. He slowed up and just bounced him with his hips.
Yeah.
That shook the stands.
Yes, it was from behind.
Going to
But
be
he
another
slowed
penalty
up.
to the Knights. And Bobcat tried to hit somebody and missed. And we will have another Bobcat power play coming up here with just under 11 minutes remaining.
I think that was Ryer Olsen. He almost came to a stop and then just bumped him with his hips. It was not a full hit.
He definitely pulled up. But he is getting the call.
Certainly that's a judgment call by the refs, and you know what? I got to let him have it.
Yep. So we'll have a face-off to the right of Boss. Knights on the PK.
2 and 10? You got to be kidding me. They're giving him a 10 for that. Come on. He was not in the danger zone. He was almost right up against the boards.
He comes back to the right D for the Bobcats. They have a power play for 2 minutes. Back in deep, try to go to the short side. Puck goes around the far side. They have it in the corner to the right of Boss. Reinhardt picks that up and fires it down. Jakemere jets out to get that into the corner and settles it down there for Gauthier.
Don't slow down, Tyler. Don't slow down on that forecheck. Push him all the way to the
Bobcats
end board.
now coming up their left side, up over the center ice. We're on the right side now. Here comes Wise. He goes wide and behind. Looking for somebody to outlet. Gives it back to left D. Cross over to right D. Kicked up to the stick. Fired a long shot in. Boss to save there. Tenpenny can't quite clear it on the backhand. Up goes in. Beth in the corner. Bobcats with it. Back to their left D. Cross ice to the right side. Back into the half boards. Fired a long shot in. That goes over to the left corner. Puck in behind. Bobcats still controlling it. Tried to center that. That was intercepted.
Glass. Okay.
Puck comes to Reinhardt, and he makes sure that one gets at least out to center. Knights can't get out to change, though. They got to get the puck deeper. Bobcats have it again, just inside the zone.
Nice,
Oh, and that's intercepted.
nice.
Here comes Reinhardt again. He gets held up a little bit. Puck goes into the corner. Good chance there by Reinhardt.
Nice
Good
work, Chase Reinhardt.
He almost got away on another breakaway. And here come the Bobcats now the other way. Knights were able to get at least one player change there. Here come the Bobcats now. 20 seconds remaining in the power play. They put it in behind the goal to the right of Boss. Oh, nice stick check there by Skelly. Puck outside the line. Here the Bobcats come in now in their right side. Into the circle, fired at short side, and Boss says nothing doing, and he holds and smothers that one with 2 seconds remaining in the penalty to Olsen. At least to the 2-minute penalty. He'll have to sit for a bit longer. And with us down one full line to begin with, that's not going to help, but...
Yeah, certainly. But I love to see the intensity, the pace, the forechecking from the Knights on that PK.
Yes.
Very, very nice.
Yep. They bent, but they certainly didn't break. Skelly picks it up now. Knights at full
strength. Was out.
Yes. A little bit of a delayed whistle.
His entire body and his glove were outside the line when he grabbed that and put it back in.
So we'll have a face-off outside the Knights' blue line. Both teams at full strength. Just outside across from the Bobcat bench. Bobcats now with it up over center, coming in on the right side. Harrison intercepts. Suega takes his man down, and Bobcats pitch it over to the left D. Moves into the top of the circle, mishandles it, and puck comes back just inside their own blue line. They go cross ice D to D, and tried to hit the man on the right side. Here they come in on the right side. Connor Smith fires it in. That goes wide. Bobcats have it on the left side into the corner. Slow pass back to the point. Skelly intercepts that, and he chips it out through center. Suega on the forecheck. Knights are able to get a couple player change. Puck sent all the way in the zone. That's not going to quite make it.
Ooh,
that's a little dangerous. Yep.
A little unsure with his
decide either
right there. Yeah.
Either go for it. Yeah, and a good thing he did, but he'll be a little more sure next time. Knights tried to clear it. That failed to clear. Oh, intercepted by Reinhardt. Here he comes now. Up through center in the middle. Up over the blue line. Looks around the defenseman. He goes down.
Okay.
Yep, he's still got it from his knees. Hits Bannon with it. Chips it out to New Year. Right in front. He shoots. Oh,
it's loose.
Oh, and just goes out of the crease to the right corner.
It's right there.
Good chance there by the Knights.
Nice try,
Back
Knights.
to Lawrence. Right D. That shot's blocked. Goes into the corner. Bump misfired on that. He tried to clear that out, and that hops over Heinz's stick back in behind the red line. And
full change for the Bobcats. Nice outlet.
Nice pass.
Very nice pass.
Yep. Off New Year's stick. Bobcats now in behind their own zone. Bobcats clear it to Heinz. Gets it up over his own blue line. Chips it off the boards and out, and intercepted now by the Bobcats. They dump it back in just inside the Knight zone. Puck playing ping pong here. The Bobcats go left side, and now they're able to clear it. Comes back into, whoops, that's just
Jacob Beth right there.
Yeah. Bobcats with it in their own zone. Now they hit the man up through the middle. A little bit of room there. Over the line, fires a low shot in. Boss steers that into the corner. Puck comes back to the left D. Another shot in. Over to the other
Oh, finish
side.
that check.
And
Penalty? They blew the whistle
They
when the
blew the
Bobcats
whistle.
took control.
don't think so. They're bringing the puck
What is the
all the
call?
way down.
Did that come out of the blue line? Was that offside and sent it right back in?
I don't know why they would come all the way down.
I didn't notice that it came outside of the blue
I didn't
line.
think it did. I thought at first maybe the net was off, but
I'm completely dumbfounded
No,
right
I-
now.
yeah,
but that's
no idea.
not that's
No
not
idea.
rare, so it's okay.
Lindsay has it. He loses it, and Bobcats now coming out on their right side. 5 minutes remaining, almost 6 in the period number 2. Knights leading 2-0. Puck in the Knights zone. Bobcats with it. Right D man fires it in, right on. And Boss is able to hold on that one. Brody Smith doing a fine job tying his man up in front of Boss so that he could see that and make the save. Knights sending out some fresh legs. Face off to the left of Boss. Puck goes in behind the goal. Bobcats with it. Coming out of the corner. Fanned on the shot. Cats have it again back in the corner. Swega's going to pick that up. And, he tried to hit New Year. Bit of a light pass. And Bobcats now send it back into their own zone as they're regrouping. Swega on the forecheck. Gets around George. Here come the Bobcats now in on the right side. Player goes down. Picked up by Harrison. Harrison now. He gets knocked down. Gets the puck up to Swega. Referee kind of gets in the way. Puck comes back to the right D. Fires a low shot in. Look, that hit the D-man there. And George gets bumped and sends the puck down the ice. And that is going to roll for icing. And with just under 5 minutes remaining here, period 2, we will have a face-off coming up in the Knights zone.
I saw Cannon Morris right there. Right near the blue line, he picked up that puck, and this little tiny flinch of his head and shoulders forced the forecheck from the Knights to go a little off, and Cannon carried it right around him and right in for a nice shot on goal. This is what I want to see the Knights do.
Yep, a little deceptiveness. Yep.
Absolutely. This Bobcat team is known for their very, very aggressive forechecking, and you can turn aggressive forechecking into over-aggressive and over-pursuing with a little bit of deception.
Yep. Bannon sends it across to Reinhardt. He chips it into the Bobcat zone. Puck on edge. Bobcats have it in behind their own goal. Reinhardt gets there. Tried to hit Lindsay with it. He still got it. Gets it back to Hines. Hines, couldn't get it.
Now.
Yeah, he did. There you go. Good work. Reinhardt
Nice
with
work,
it.
Chase
Sends it into
Reinhardt.
Lindsay. Chips it right in the front. No, number second chance. Puck goes over the goal. Lindsay still with it. Got Bannon out
going,
there as
keep going.
well. And here come the Bobcats now.
Body, it's got to be the body.
There he comes in all alone, fires it in. Boss steers that one into the corner. Bobcats now coming out of the corner. Fire it in. Really
away
close.
from him.
Boss, another big save there. Puck comes over to the right side of Boss. Bobcats have it up at the top of the circle. Fired over to the far side. That failed to connect. Bobcats with it up on the half boards. Trying to cut in. Backhanded back into the zone. Beth chips that out. Up but not out. Here come the Bobcats moving right in. Puck goes in behind.
Yeah, this is why that pass has to get out of the zone.
Yes.
That chip has to hit the glass and get out of the zone.
Here. Puck now clears, and Bobcats have a rolling puck at center. They chip it off the boards, and now just over the line and on the right side. Go to the other cross ice, fired it in. That goes wide. Puck along the half boards, back to the right D. Steps in, fires a high shot in, and Boss grabs that one as that was going for the top corner. Strong game by Trey Boss so far tonight.
Fantastic. Really locked in. Seeing that puck very, very well.
So with 3 minutes remaining here in period 2, face-off coming up to the left of Boss. And Penny in for the draw. The Knights have had to adjust their lines here with Olsen off for 10. Puck dumped into the zone. Harrison goes across to Smith. It's New Year with it. New Year, just out of Skelly's reach.
Ooh.
And ouch! Yeah, that was almost connected.
That was close, but we got to see at least a touch. At least a touch,
Yeah,
so it's
just
not
deflect
icing.
it. Just deflect it. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, after being busy early in this period, Drakemeyer hasn't had as much action recently. Face off still in the circle. Tenpenny. Gets it over to New Year. Puck along the boards. Bobcats sent it into the corner. Smith bumps his man there. Harrison goes after it. Comes out the right side of the goal.
Ooh,
That
can't
hit a
do
leg.
that.
Yep. Make the safe passes. Here come the Bobcats now. Up through center. Coming in on the right side. Harrison chips that out. Gets another stick on it. Tenpenny clears the zone.
Nice.
Puck rolling in on
nice.
New Year. New Year tried to go around his man. That didn't work. New Year chips it back, and Beth is going after it there, just on the half boards. Gets it back to Skelly, and here comes New Year, just out of his reach a little bit. Now he's got it, coming in over the blue line. He's got Tenpenny, fired it right in, and Jakemeyer makes the save. That's where you like to see maybe just a little lower shot on that and chance for a rebound.
Shoot that off the far pad.
Yep.
That might have come right onto Tenpenny's stick.
Yep, but it was a shot on goal. So
absolutely.
Any shot on net is a good one. George in for the draw, face off to the right of Drakemeyer. Bobcat sent it around behind. Gauthier overskates it. Swayga and Reinhardt in on the forecheck. Now George as well. He bumps Phillips. He definitely held up on that one. Excuse me. Bobcats with it now. Go cross ice. They come up their left side, and that's
icing.
That failed to connect and will go like 6 inches short of icing.
I think Trey Boss actually touched it. I'm not sure if the ref waved it off and then he poke checked it.
FB saved by Boss, puck in the corner.
No, there's a pile of snow right there. It literally just...
George over on the left side. Here comes Swayga now up over the blue line. Fires it in. That just goes over the goal. George in on the forecheck. He gets a stick on that. Intercepted by Reinhardt. He fires it. That goes off a stick and up over the glass.
Yeah, there's a pile of snow right there. We need a... I think the boys got used to having the... ice cleared every other.
Yeah, where's the snow bunnies?
Yeah, we need to recruit a few, buy a couple snow shovels, and get them out here.
Only when it's to our advantage, though.
We should do a trade-off with the Kachinas. We'll come be their snow bunnies if they'll come be ours.
There you go.
That's a great idea.
That'll work. Yep. Puck in behind Bobcat goal. Good check there by Lindsay. Bobcats now. They have a man. They spring a man. Big stretch pass up over on the left side. In over the blue line. Move up on him. Puck is blocked.
30 seconds left.
Behind the goal. Puck in the corner. Good battle there. Bobcats come up with it. Moving right up top of the circle. Good save by Boss. Puck again goes back into the corner. New Year's deep. Oh, couldn't get it up to him. Puck comes across. Puck fired wide.
Boss looks hurt.
Yes.
And hurt.
And they do blow the whistle as it's fired in from the right point.
I think he took a puck in between the pads. It looked like it maybe hit inner
Hopefully not
thigh.
the pads I'm thinking of. Be tossing his cookies there shortly.
Yeah. Get him a bucket.
Yankee has hopped over the bench in case he's needed. 9 seconds remaining here in period 2. Loss is still down. Haven't heard his voice yet to know if it's what I think it might be.
I'm okay, Coach.
Everything's fine.
It looks like he's shaking it off and staying in there.
Yeah.
Looks like possibly, I think Matt, has he changed him out, or is Matt Yankee just going down to give him a high five?
He spoke to the coach, so I think probably just finish off this period at least, maybe.
9 seconds.
Not comfortable.
Oh, and the score! First shot just inside the blue line and hit the top corner. And with 5.4 seconds remaining, the Bobcats get on the board.
Every man's got to tie him up.
Yep.
Every man's got to tie him up. I think that was that Hartman? I think Hartman was lined up a little off the line and just stepped across, grabbed it, and threw it right in.
Lindsay fires that one into the right of Jakemer, and so Bobcats get on the board, and we will be back with period 3 with the Knights leading 2-1.
There's a heat, but the ice stay cold. Nights on the hunt, going bold, untold. Stick class thunder, blades cut deep. Opponents in the zone, better not sleep. We checking hard, bodies hit the boards. Pucks flying fast, goals be the reward. Chirping from the bench, got them losing their heads. Why we like that lamp, painting the ring red. Why we like that lamp, painting the ring red. Nights on ice, we dominate. Every move precise, we decimate. Block, score, check, we don't hesitate. Arizona Knights, yeah, we set the fate. Knights on ice, we elevate. Opposition crush, they disintegrate. There's a squad fierce, we don't negotiate. Arizona Knights, it's time to celebrate. Cross check clean, but the pain runs dirty. Spin around my slick, got them looking unworthy. Bad stack high, goalies a brick wall.
Looks bad on the score sheet, but Matthew, not your fault, buddy. Come on.
Yeah, that's a tough position there.
Goes in cold.
Yeah.
Looks
Somebody
like-
I'm not hearing. Check.
Check, I got you.
I'm
Yeah,
not hearing
Hear
you.
us? Oh. Yeah, you can hear me, right, Ben?
Yeah, I
I'm
can
not
hear.
hearing
Yeah.
inside the headphones. I'm only hearing
Did you hit
myself.
mute? Did you hit mute by any chance?
Maybe flip your mic up and flip it back down, maybe?
Right now? No. No? Okay. Fires in, Tenpenny
Ooh.
just missed. Reinhardt with it now, comes right out in front. He scores!
And he scores.
Chase Reinhardt. Goal number 2, and the Knights answer right back. That's a big one there. Reinhardt was able to just walk right out in front, and he made no mistake on that one. So
Okay, I
Knights,
guess we'll take that 2-goal lead straight back.
we certainly will. We certainly will.
They needed that.
Yes.
Who was that? Was that Tenpenny?
That was no, it was Reinhardt.
Reinhardt again.
Yeah. Yes.
They're hearing me, but I'm not hearing you.
And Bobcats pick it up. Now they're coming out the right side. Oh, and Lawrence bounces Smith into the boards. Reinhardt with it again, cutting over the blue line, fires it in, just misses.
Check.
Yep.
Are you
Gotcha.
back?
Yep, gotcha.
Okay, cool. We're back.
And
Check.
Bobcats now cutting up through the middle. Here they come over the blue line. Forced off the ice.
Oh, come on, finish it.
Smith now for the Bobcats. He tried to reverse it. Best bounced him. Hits it up to Reinhardt. Reinhardt chips it out to Tenpenny. Tenpenny now up over the blue line. And puck fired in back into Boss. Boss is back in goal, by the way. And so he just needed a little breather. Lawrence can't clear it. Bobcats with it. Suega on Krusajewski. Lawrence bounces him into the corner. Tenpenny tried to pick it up. Puck in the corner, behind the goal now. Center right out in front. Oh, he scored!
Yeah. Come on,
Cannot
boys.
have that guy there. Cannot let that
Lawrence is
guy
in the corner dealing with 2 people, and our people in front of the net. We should have a D-man and a center man in front of the net. They're both just puck watching.
Yep.
We cannot do that.
Yeah, that's what.
It's a 50-50 battle. If they win it, it's going right in front of the net. We can't be puck watching.
And that's what the Bobcats did so well in our previous game. We had 3 or 4 of those. So 1-goal lead again, just under 14, just underway here really in the third period. Goal apiece. Puck goes in behind the Bobcat goal. Skelly in there forechecking. He's in there with Swega and George, and Bigmar grabs that one and holds on the short side. Face off to the right of Bigmar. Puck goes over to the corner. Bobcats send it around the far side. Now they're coming out their left side. Puck rolling into the corner to the right of Boss. Back to the left D. Puck fired in. Good block there by Skelly. He's trying to lasso that puck. George picks it up, dumps it out to center. And Bobcats now fired in just inside the Knight zone. Smith picks it up on his backhand, coming up the left side. Can't quite clear it. Bobcats going to try and cut right in front on the short side. That's saved by Boss, and Harrison comes up with it. He hits it up to Skelly. Bounces that off the boards to George. He ends up getting it out of the zone, dumps it into the Bobcat zone. They wave that one. The forward referee called it. The back referee was waving it off. And we will have a face-off coming up at the Knight zone to the to the right of Trey Boss.
I'll call that a husband and wife play. No communication.
Touche. Well put. Bobcats with it again, trying to hit that man in front. Now New Year picks it up. Dumps it into the Bobcats zone as he gets ridden into the boards. Bobcats coming out the left side of Jake Muir. Now they have it up over their own blue line. Cutting through the middle now, up over center. Over the Knight zone. Puck fired in. That hit the leg.
Block.
Yep. Bobcats in behind. Looking for somebody to dump it off to. They just dump it into the corner.
Go, Kevin. Go, Kevin. Go, Kevin.
Couple of Knights come in. Puck is still on the boards there. Puck pops loose. Cleared right in front. Lawrence clears that, rolls it up to center ice. Olsen is back on the ice. And here come the Bobcats now, regrouping at center. Aiden Wise with it, cuts through the middle. Olsen all over him, fires it in, goes off Beth's skate into the corner. Beth comes up with the puck. Sends it around to the left side. Olsen's going to pick it up there. He gets bounced into the boards, chips it out, not out of the zone though, and Boss clears that into the corner. Beth takes a high, yes, we're getting a penalty coming up to the Bobcats. That was a high head hit by, I think it was Hartman.
Yeah, Mason Hartman right there coming up really high with the elbow. Elbow to the back of the head.
Yeah.
If our previous one was a 2-10, maybe that one should be also. It's a headshot.
It was the other one wasn't a headshot, but
Ours was not, but
No.
this one was.
yeah. Could see the helmet really go ajar as he took that one. So Knights on the power play, face off in the Bobcat zone. Comes back to New Year. Back into Reinhardt. All to the left of the goal. Oh, New Year able to keep it in to Tenpenny. Goes across ice. Hits Lawrence with it. Back to New Year up top. Over to Tenpenny. Back to New Year up at the top. And puck is cleared out. New Year goes cross ice to Tenpenny. He hits Lawrence coming in on the left side. He loses the puck at the top of the circle. New Year now picks it up through center. Just over the line now, dumps it into the zone, and Bobcats are going to pick it up to the right of Jakemar. Puck in the corner, and behind now, Reinhardt battling for it. And the Bobcats clear it down. Puck rolling. That's got kind of a curve on it. Moss settles that one down, and Lawrence picks it up now. Lawrence hits Reinhardt. Sends it over to Skelly. Skelly over to Tenpenny, up over the line. Sends it back the other way. Puck just inside the line, and now it's cleared out. Here come the Bobcats now, down the right side, left side rather. Tenpenny now picks it back the other way. 3-on-2. Here come the Bobcats. Oh, Tenpenny loses it just over center. Bobcats have it now with 40 seconds remaining in the power play. Tenpenny chips it up to center ice. Reinhardt after it. Bobcats send it all the way back in, and Boss is going to settle that one down for Smith. 9:43 remaining, third period. Knights would love to get another one here. George sends it into the zone. Bobcats clear it, and Olsen picks it up there. Goes around behind the goal and resets there. Olsen now coming up the right side over his own blue line, up through center.
Offside. Come on, boys.
He made a move at the blue line, and I think it was George who was offside.
All three forwards got within a couple feet of each other. Ryer Olsen is taking it and weaving straight up the middle of the ice. Why are they all crossing in the same spot?
So 6 seconds remaining on the power play. Swega comes out on the left side. But there with Lindsay and George. Beth has it now just at the center line. Dumps it into the corner. And both teams are at full strength, so that was just a 2-minute minor. Bobcats clear down the zone. Smith has to go after it. Help him out there.
Oh, come on.
That's
yes,
gotta-
that is
yeah,
definitely
yeah,
a hook.
yeah.
And Everett Smith there shooting after the whistle.
Smith is down in the corner, getting up a little slow. He was really spun around and
Looked like he was sort of wrenched across the
Yeah,
neck with the
yeah.
stick there.
That's what I saw. I saw the neck shot.
so Knights will get another 2-minute power play. That's what it normally is in the league games. As Chris was mentioning in our tournament, they were sometimes have different rules, and they were only a minute 30.
Well, USA Hockey allows optionally, if your periods are 15 or less, then you can do a minute and a half penalty.
Here can't keep it in. Lawrence bounces his man. Bobcats coming in to the left of Boss. They just dump it into the corners. Reinhardt hits his man. Lawrence now has it.
What's that?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
What's that
They're
called?
giving Reinhardt a roughing call?
You have to be kidding me.
Well, I better keep my nose shut.
No, you don't have to.
That was pretty weak.
I want my replays back. I'll have them working by next game.
So we're gonna play 4-on-4 here for about a minute 48.
I don't know. In my book, that is not at all a boarding call, roughing call. So finishing your check. Tenpenny in for the draw.
Wait a second, we have two guys in the box. Did they give us another 10 and 2?
What?
We have two guys in the box right now.
Fired in low. Puck bouncing, and he scores! So we are tied. That was an unfortunate rebound. Bounce tie, and then the Bobcats were right there to one-time it into the goal. And we are tied at 3.
Such BS.
That must have been a 10 and 2 because, yeah, Reinhardt tried to come out of the box and they shoot him back in.
That was really terrible call by the Stripes. I'll say it.
So
Rob.
Yeah.
Even if you won't, I'll definitely say that. That was terrible.
Impacted the game for sure.
yeah, so now we're going to remain 4-on-4.
Boss scoops that one up. I'd be giving that number 74 the business there. He was the one that shot it in after the goal, after the whistle. You're in for the draw. So still 4-on-4. Comes back lefty over to the right side. Long shot. Boss makes the save and covers that up with his glove. Face off to the left of Boss. Bobcats have it. Go over to the lefty. Move in. Fire to right on. And sort of one and done here. Boss holds on to that one. Face off will be to his right this time. Bobcats making wholesale changes. Knights changing their forwards. Tenpenny and Gilly coming over. Bobcats get the draw.
Body.
They check there, and here comes Skilly now. Tenpenny tried to hit him with a stretch pass. That was intercepted. And here come the Bobcats now. Fired a long shot in over the goal. Skelly bumps his man there. Puck finally bounces back onto the ice. Harrison with it. Sends it up to Skelly. Skelly tried to chip it up to Tenpenny.
That was out and in.
Yep. And with a face-off outside the blue line, just outside the Knights bench. Tenpenny in for the draw. Skelly on his right. Puck comes back. Lawrence tried to hit Skelly. And here come the Bobcats now. In on the right side, cutting right through the middle, fired it in. Good takedown there by Heinz. Lawrence comes up with the puck, hits Tenpenny with it. Tenpenny still has it, and Lawrence picks it up. Lawrence gets through center.
Oh, come on.
And there's a penalty coming, I believe, to the Bobcats. Like Kuzajewski is going into the box. I didn't see that one.
These boxes are getting crowded.
So that will give the Bobcats the man advantage.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Lawrence is injured. He's really moving slowly. He's very ginger. That was not
Maybe that was
characteristic.
the reason of the penalty. I didn't see it.
Possibly, but he also just came on for 10 seconds and went right back off.
Bobcats clear. Puck rolling down into the Knights zone. Where Smith picks it up. Knights on the power play. 4 against 3. Don't see this too often. Tenpenny now. A little extra room out there. Back to New Year. Takes a slap. That deflects off Gauthier's stick. And that goes high. Out of play.
And we're back to 4-4. But
For 5 seconds. Yep.
for that shot right there, there is no time for a windup. That needed to be a quick release.
Absolutely.
And maybe even a tiny bit of deception so it goes around the shot blocker.
Face off to left of Jake Meyer. Puck goes in behind the line. Bobcats coming out there right side.
Pinch that. Pinch that.
And Knights are back on the power play. New Year kicks it up. Bobcats get to it and fire it in behind the goal where Beth picks it up. Sends it around to the left side where Olsen has it. Olsen up to New Year on the right side. Return pass to Olsen in the middle. Dumps it back to and that was picked up by the Bobcats. Here they come now, 1-on-1. Harrison's back, fires that wide. Puck comes over to the right side. Puck cleared right through the crease area. Bobcats come in, that's deflected. Then Penny comes up with it, chips it up, that goes past Olsen outside the line. And the Bobcats are content to kill a bit of time. Puck rolling in.
Oh, you have to win
Puck
that race.
bouncing. Tried to get a swipe at it. Puck was bouncing. Smith gets checked. Good work by Shack there. Back to the lefty. Low shot in, and Boss hangs on to that. And probably just as well. 16 seconds remaining in the power play. 5.5 minutes remaining here in period 3. Lawrence is back out with Harrison. We've got Lindsay, Swig, and Bannon up front. And wins it back. Lawrence picks it in. Puck goes into the corner. Back to the lefty. That goes off a stick. Boss steers that into the left corner. Bobcats have it in behind. Harrison bumps his man. Yeah. Lefty shot. Throw hits off a leg. Bobcats with it in behind. Puck rolling. Lindsay in on it. Puck comes back to the right D. Puck fired. Low shot. Right on. And Boss was able to save that one. Knights wholesale changes. Both teams wholesale changes. Just under 5 minutes remaining. 3-3 tie. Faceoff will be coming up to the left of Boss. And Scully and Swig up front. Beth. Oh, Harrison picked up a penalty there. Bobcats with it. Fired in right on.
Wait, we're shorthanded again?
We are shorthanded. Harrison's off.
Wait, for the little scuffle after the whistle?
Yeah.
Come on now. Guys pushing each other. Come on now.
It's called hockey, just in case you didn't know.
When you get on a goalie who has covered the puck and you get on him after the whistle, you're going to get hit. It's how the game is played.
So the referee's giving the Bobcats a penalty here, a power play rather. Fired in from the deep point area, and Boss sees that one all the way and holds on. A minute and a half remaining in this gift of a penalty.
These are the softest refs I've ever seen.
Are they new?
It looks like this one closest to us might be new.
Face off to the right of Boss. Bannon wins it back. Beth with it. Off the board.
Get off the glass.
Skelly does get it out though. Bobcats come in again on the right side. Try to hit a man in the middle. Intercepted by Skelly. This time he gets it, banks it off the boards right on to Jakemer. He sends it up through the middle. Hartman hits the man coming in just inside the blue line. Dumps it back to the right D. Fired it in right on. And Boss holds on to that one. You're in for the draw. Tenpenny out there as well with Smith and Lawrence killing this penalty.
Shot.
Lefty, fired there. Yep. Oh, puck loose in here. New Year tries to get away. Almost did. Bobcats regrouping at their own blue line. Up over center and over the left blue line, left side. From the dot.
Nice shot block.
Good block by Bodie Smith. Got it in the corner. Back to the lefty. Steps in, fires a low shot. There's a rebound. Boss tips it out. Puck still loose, right in front, and Boss is able to hold on to that backhander from Hartman. As that was a good opportunity there for the Bobcats. Again, very strong play by Trey Boss in goal tonight. Smith is going off for a change. Beth hopping over the boards. Over 3 minutes remaining in the period, 25 seconds remaining in the power play for the Bobcats. They win it back nicely to the right point. Fired a low shot in, tipped wide. Tenpenny in after it. Bobcats sent it over to the other side. Back to the right B, back into the top of the circle, steps right in, fires it in, he scores!
Not close. You can't let him step right in.
So that's a direct result of that penalty call.
It's another one.
And
For a
the
bad call.
Bobcats take advantage of the penalty call.
And because it was a 10-2, he stays in. Or no.
No.
No. Who's still in there?
Tenpenny, is that Reinhardt still in there?
Reinhardt. Yep. Such BS.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that was a really poor forecheck there on the PK.
Puck into the Knight zone, steer to the right of the goal. Comes back to the lefty, fired in, that hits the leg, and Olsen now picks it up over his own blue line. Try to hit New Year with it, that's tipped into the zone. Bobcats chasing behind Jake Marr. A little scrambly, Smith dumps it into the zone to the left of Boss. Smith goes after it. It up, bounces off Skelly's stick, back to the point, back in low. Right out in front, Boss, nice save. Comes around to the right side. Scully now picks it up. He just fires it off the boards and down the ice. Olsen chasing it, but that's going to hit the red line first. And with just under 2 minutes remaining here, we're going to have a face-off back in the Knight zone. And they are now trailing 3-4. Breeze going over to the time bench, time clock.
Somebody's calling timeout. Timeout Knights, maybe? Possibly planning to pull the goalie.
We'll see what the Knights do here. Face-off will be in their zone. Just under 2 minutes remaining. At some point, you're thinking they may want to pull the goalie, but they have to get the puck out first, deep. Hopefully with possession. It was Reinhardt's, yeah, he got 10 and a 2, but was the 10 for the hit?
Yeah, it must have been.
I can't imagine that.
So weak. So weak.
Because I didn't see the misconduct call. Knights with it. Skelly now dumps it high off the glass into the Bobcat zone. Bobcats have it. Skelly able to keep it in, kicks it up to his sticks, sends it across. Suega tried to get a swipe at it, sends it back to Skelly. Skelly has it in the corner. That's
we gotta have some deception.
Lawrence is able to chip it back
That's
center,
offside.
and it was brought in offside.
Nice job by Lawrence to get a little stick on it and make him offside.
Both teams changing. Face-off will be just outside the Knights blue line to the right of Boss. Minute 16 remaining. Tenpenny in for the draw. Puck goes across. Harrison picks it up. Puck rolling on him.
We gotta handle that puck.
Yeah. Just outside the Knight blue line. Now it's inside. Lawrence has to chase after it. Oh, he overskates it. Puck right in. Oh, that went off the crossbar. Bobcats send it around in behind. Lawrence is going to get it there. Bobcats coming with a good stick there by Harrison. Bobcats over to the right D, top of the circle, low shot in. Boss steers that. New Year has it. Tried to hit Tenpenny, spring him up through the middle. Puck got past him, and now Olsen tries to send it back to Smith. Puck rolling in behind. Smith has it there now.
Hand pass.
Yes, yeah,
It's in the D zone.
It's in the D zone. It's in the D zone.
The hand pass in the D zone.
That was in the D zone. That's got to come out of our zone, at least the face-off. It's got to at least go outside. Come on, give us a break.
You got to take that outside the zone.
All right. Refs are not having a good night.
They are if you're a Bobcat.
Yeah. Nice save by Trey Boss. I have not seen that one, I don't think, I don't know, in an awful long time. Somebody call a hand pass in the defensive zone.
Well, I've seen refs who don't know the rules plenty of times. So, sorry, Stripes, but I got to call it like I see it, man.
Bobcats coming in, and that'll do it. Bobcats get the win.
I think the Knights played excellent, and yet it still feels like a letdown.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because they had the lead, and then well,
we had the lead with just a few minutes to go.
There was assists from the Stripes.
Yeah.
On the other side.
It's a very diplomatic way to put it. Yes.
And then we, one of the Bobcat goals, we let the guy loose in front, but much improved over the last game against this team.
Certainly, just a 1-goal difference.
Yeah.
Whereas the previous one, I think I said at the top
either 8 or 9.
9-0. Yeah.
So definitely, the boys are getting a little more used to each other.
Shots on the clock say 52-16. Trey Boss, nice job.
Outstanding.
Fantastic.
Yep. And that there's a lot of weird things too. I mean, he had to step out with that injury for like 9 seconds. Yankee came in cold. They were able to get a shot away and pick a corner. A lot of kind of weirdness in this one, but Bobcats win 4-3, and we will meet again.
All right, no highlights for this one, at least for the live. We'll do some post edits. I'll get the replays added back in post edit, and I'll post the HD version. Thanks for watching, and we will get we'll get everything working next time. Thanks.